Hey second grade, I'm super excited about this next project. We are going to be doing this much today and I'm going to show you how I did this. This is going to be a really cool seascape that we're going to be making. So I'm going to show you how to do this first part today. You're going to need one of your white pieces of paper. You're going to need a white, black, and blue crayon. So I used just 3 crayons for this whole thing. What you're going to do first, we're going to make it look like it goes from the tint, the lightest tint, all the way out to the darkest shade. So it's like a value scale, but it's almost like it's exploding out from the middle. So what I'm going to do first, and you're not going to be able to see it very well because it's with the white, right? But I'm going to go around and around and around in my center and just make that white. So let me show you here. And I'm pushing kind of hard with my white crayon, and I'm going around and around. It's kind of like I'm making a tie-dye, but just with my blue, white, and black. All right, so once I have some white on there, I'm going to take my blue crayon, and remember how we pushed super, super lightly on our ice cream cone? We're going to do that. We're going to go around and make a layer around that, and you know what helps? If I turn my paper constantly while I'm coloring. So then I can kind of keep this hand just going back and forth in the same direction, and I'm just turning my paper. And I can overlap my white just a little, and I'm just pushing really lightly with this. I don't want to get a lot on there. I'm just keeping it really light. Make sure that you are completely going over your paper, even though some white spots are going to show through your crayon. I still colored it all, right? So it's light. I go from my white into my really light blue. Next, I'm going to just use the same blue, and I'm just going to push a little bit harder. And I'm going to do another row, and I'm going to go all the way around. Now for this one, once I get close to my edges, you're going to want another piece of paper, or maybe even just your art folder that you have at home, underneath this so that you don't get crayon on the table. And I'll show you what I mean. But I'm going to do this layer. I'm okay. I'm not getting close to my edges yet. See how I'm filling it all in. I'm not leaving big white gaps in my paper showing through. I'm just pushing a little bit harder as I go around. And you don't have to do this with me. You could just watch me first and then do it on your own too. All right, now I'm getting close to my edge. So I'm going to take another piece of paper and just stick it under there. And this time, I'm going to push a lot harder. And I'm going to go around, pushing harder. Careful not to break your crayons. Oops. Now, you might have to peel some of the paper off your crayon. That's okay, the whole thing, the whole part of the crayon is all good, right? Going all the way around. And I'm going to fill in the rest of this, pushing hard, all the way out to my corners. So I have white, really, really light, medium, and then I'm going to push hard for the rest of it, all the way around, the whole page. Going right off my edge. That's why I have my extra paper under here, so I don't make a mess. Now, I'm just going to do half of it. I'm not going to go all the way around, so you don't have to watch it, but you're going to do the whole thing, okay? Out to your corners. All right. Now, we'll pretend like I went all the way around. Then I'm going to take the black, and first I'm going to really lightly go in here and make one layer of lighter black, going all the way around. Right on top, okay, getting right off that edge, okay, and then in the corners, this is where I'm going to push hard with my black and color it in, pushing hard over my blue, okay. So when you're done, it should look like this. Make sure you keep this because we are going to be working and adding on to this picture for 2 more art times. Okay, so hold on to it. Keep it for next time in your art folder. Make sure first that you go back into the activity and take a picture and post it so I can see it. Have a great day.